Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is Monday, and this Monday kicking off much better than last Monday, so we can take a breath of relief there. The title of the stream, is it finally time? I believe it is, but it's probably not what you're thinking. Hopefully it is what you're thinking and what I'm thinking, but we're going to get into that in this episode. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Make sure you've smashed that like button, subscribed. During the live, you'll see this number roll over in real time. It's very exciting. Discord, you know the deal. Engage with the live stream. Let's get the hype going. So let's just jump into it with our top-down analysis. October, or Uptober, has been quite a month. We have about 4 days left and plenty of time for some very spicy Uptober price action. Let's zoom out for a minute. We're only 1 month into the quarter, but let's just take a view, a little perspective here. October has brought us lows of 59,000, highs in the 69, somewhere, not quite to our 71.2 thousand quarterly target. I thought this would hit last quarter, but I think this is it. This is the quarter to go. So let's go down, starting from the top. Now we're here. For all the expectation and kind of everything that people were looking for over this month, it does kind of seem like it might wrap up the way we were thinking October 1st. I think really what it is October isn't day 1 up into day 30. It's perhaps a swing low into a swing high. And I have a feeling that the next 3 days and 7 hours are going to bring us some very spicy moves. No, I haven't forgotten the title. Is it finally here? We will get to that right after our top-down analysis, and is maybe equally or more important really than what we're talking about here. But let's continue. This month has filled the previous month's open. It found support. We nailed that trade here, and now we're back up, baby. Higher highs, higher lows, beginning that beautiful uptrend, apparently, that started August 5th. Things are looking pretty good. Very good. RSI in the month. I don't think I've even looked at this. Moving up. VWAP hitting 0, momentum actually maybe looking for another move to the upside. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Heading on down to the week. Still coming off of our Ichimoku cloud cross up above the cloud. Incredibly bullish last time this happened, October, almost exactly a year ago. It's interesting how many kind of similarities we see between last October and this October. It almost feels too easy. I've been saying that. On the week, we have a few more levels. 65.6. I had that beautiful long open and closed it. I'm still embarrassed I closed that Friday. It was not my day Friday, boys. That's okay. Thank you for sticking with me. Back testing that previous week's open, or previous, whatever, few weeks open as support, finding support, and now we got a close. 68,000. That candle really shaped expectations differently, I want to say, than it ended up closing. Closing obviously red, not the most bullish candle, but it is still a high close after a test of support, and that is a good way to continue this climb up. Our closing price was 69,000. Nice. Well, I guess that was our opening price. Our closing price 68,000. Only $1,000 down, and at this point, $1,000 move, about a less than 1.5% move. Really not that volatile. 1.46. We have already seen in today's candle earlier this morning a rally to that previous week open. It would not be weird to see it trade back down to 68, but we also have traded below in this week. So we've really kind of satisfied the upside and downside of just this candle analysis. I like it. Any changes here? Hopefully a little bit. Money flow continues to move up. VWAP could definitely look better, but momentum kind of shaping that way, showing us bulls still in the driver's seat for now, I'll say. No bearish divergence to my knowledge on the RSI for the week. We are above the RSI moving average. We are above 50 RSI. After all this time consolidating, this might end up just being maybe that first bear trap, maybe that first dip on the way to higher numbers. off the Bollinger Band. Not a lot of change there. Top of the band still sits at 71.3 being our logical target. Anything else here? Not really. Make a little note here. 20 weekly right in this green box. Let's just note that. Let's go down to the day as we guide ourselves through this top-down analysis. The day, boys. It finally happened. This isn't actually the title, though. It could have easily been the clickbait title. It finally happened. Our golden cross on the day confirmed on Sunday, yesterday. And now we have seen higher highs. Interesting again, because I remember very clearly the last time this happened. That was, again, in October. We got the cross up actually 2 days. 2 days later, October 29th. Price already given us reasons to be bullish. So that does kind of set a different tone or context for this golden cross. A little bit different. But we did see price react very explosively and move on to new all-time highs into this year. And so I don't know why you would say this is bearish. I remember when I tweeted this, so many angry comments, so many people saying, oh, last time, you sell into them, it always goes back to the cross. That does happen, but it doesn't happen every time. And honestly, if that were the case, we really should just throw away the whole bull or gold death cross thing altogether, because if they more commonly retrace, they're not really those crosses. I am not a believer of that. I am a believer that we see crosses tested, but I'm not a believer that a golden cross is bearish and a death cross is bullish. So here we are again. I wonder if the same people are looking to short this to the cross that did last year. Maybe going to get wrecked again. This time maybe a little bit smarter, only because of the level. The level makes sense, 63.3. But there we are. We finally did it, boys. Cheers. Little moment. Crack a brew. Crack a Celsius. We did it. Of course, the golden cross being kind of arbitrary, just the 50 and 200 moving averages crossing bullishly, it does show us something about the greater market. It does show us that the average price in a shorter time frame is overtaking the longer term trend, or the longer average, the 200. And that is a bullish sign. That does show that the market has been trending up. We have a lot of this evidence now, especially as of, I don't know, like October 15th. We have a lot of evidence that we are trending up. That is shown very easily, very clearly right here. Lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and potentially higher low. I think it's too early to call that, but potentially higher low. We're going to need to see some more upside price action before we add another leg to this very simple chart. Down on the day, momentum swinging up with the cross, kind of spicy there. That daily golden cross showing us momentum shifted not only from the moving averages, but also from, let's say, our oscillators down here. This is Marketcipher B getting that green, beautiful dot here right when we needed it. VWAP coming up, money flow coming up. It looks good. It looks very, very good. Let's get rid of this. I actually did this last night in preparation for the stream today. I drew this little flag here, or pennant. You know, I don't believe in bull flags. So hopefully this one I'm wrong about. But it does seem, at least for now, we have broken to the upside, or that descending high trend, showing bulls back in the driver's seat. Of course, a close below today's open at 68,000 could put us back in that pennant and potentially then give us that fake upside break into downside scenario. I do not think we are going here. However, if we do, I am going to look for a long position at a very specific number I've shared with you guys many times, and that is roughly 63 to 63.3. We have so many reasons. I won't even go over the whole thing, but we have an awesome daily sitting fair value gap or order block. We have our golden cross here. On top of it, we have our 618 retracement from October's low to October's high. So much confluence there, so much liquidity there. If it does come, I think it will be a prime opportunity. However, if we are on the path that I believe we're on, whereas Bitcoin is going to look for new all-time highs before the end of the year, and I know we're running out of time, but I truly do believe this. If we are on that path, 63.2 likely not going to come. We've talked about this concept a lot. When Bitcoin rips into bull markets, it's marked by a few things, and one of them is the skipping or almost ignoring of support. not coming back, not pulling back, basically keeping people out of long positions that sold early. That is a characteristic that has remained true, at least this far in my observation. If we are, I don't think it's coming, guys. I think the opportunity was here. Hopefully I'm wrong or right or whatever is better for you. That's what I hope happens. That's what I hope happens. But we will find out. On the day, we had multiple daily closes and opens at 66.6, a spooky number. Very spooky number. On these closes, we had RSI moving down, giving us bullish divergence on the day, which could be the explanation, or at least a rationalization of these green candles we're seeing in front of us. So far, let's see. So far, no bearish divergence on those highs. However, you could see here that potentially that could end up painting if our daily closes fail, or if our daily closes close higher than earlier in this month and RSI is not pulled up with it. It is something we're going to keep on our radar. But for now, with at the moment trading below our highest close, I'm not going to put too much attention on it. I'm just going to see how it kind of pans out here. If Monday turns out to be a false move Monday and we don't get a catastrophic sell-off, but instead maybe a flush of long leverage, 68 right there may be the entry. That is today's open. That may be a nice little bump and run setup there. So I might look for a position. We'll find out. I did make some changes to the position on Friday. That really was not my day, but I'll share those with you guys here as soon as I'm done wrapping up with this. And let's get into the title. Well, let's look on lower time frames really quick. 12 could look better. Looking all right though. I like the money flow coming back up here with price. Go to like 360. What do we got on the 6 hour? I like the 6 hour a lot. This is actually looking very bullish in my opinion. We can see our momentum lows coming up, our momentum highs matching that, trending to the upside. VWAP positive. This is probably the sketchiest part of this right now, is the VWAP is flat here. We could see that pick up again. That's less likely. But what really drives home this uptrend for me is look at this money flow. The 6 hour creeping back up to the earlier in October's money flow high. And when we see the chart perform this, typically when we get this breakout, as long as it closes high, we tend to see price continue up in that direction when it's money flows green. Obviously, we are so close, so close. Hopefully the bulls can hold this price over the next 45 minutes. Oh God, we just went live. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. No bear div on the high locally. Potentially back here. If we get a high close in the next 45 minutes, we'll find out as time goes on. 4 hour, you see some strength. The same thing with momentum. Same thing, not the same thing with money flow, but kind of that sketchy VWAP here. Little maybe head and shoulders-ish pattern heading down to that zero line. Momentum is overextended, but by no means can it not overextend more. Right here, let's throw this on. This is what I was talking about. Clip, done. Yeah, 1.8, that's fine. I'm gonna put this 4 hour level. We're gonna go down to the 1 hour, and then we're gonna get to the clickbait. We're gonna get to the main theme of this stream. Low time frames, RSI, higher lows, higher highs, uptrending, very beautiful, very nice. Money flow, same thing. That hour really actually looking pretty good here. 45 minute. Wow. We may have more upside to come in this stream. Low time frames backing up those hourly time frames in bullishness. I like it. I like it a lot. Man, we might actually get a little rip here. Lots of volatility coming in on these candles. I like that as well. Okay. I'm going to put an alert here. Right here, 69.44, just in case we get a little pop-a-rooney while we're going through the main topic. So let's jump into that. It's not going to be too long. Take this minute, really quick though. Take this minute to make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've hit that like button, join our Discord, check out the links in the video description below, all that good stuff, because I think this week is going to get very spicy and you're going to want to get those alerts. You're going to get them in YouTube. So let's jump over to the topic. I made a bold tweet. I don't think it's too bold. Some do. A bold tweet today, and this may happen while we're live. It's finally time. Bitcoin dominance, 60%. While lots of people know Benjamin Cohen for this number, we have for years on this channel looked for that 60% target into this bull run, and I have some thoughts on it. Originally, I expected 60% to be the top. Maybe I'll make some bolder calls here. We're currently at 59.87. This is happening today, boys. Even if we wick back down, we're hitting 60% today. Originally, I had expected this to be the top. And when I say originally, what I really mean is back in 2021, early 21 into 22, but I'll say early 21, using our Fib tool, 60% sat right here. Into our bull market, we saw a drop on dominance. That drop started from 60%. There's a lot of confluence, a lot of maybe reasons. It also kind of fits people's narrative, I think, best if 60% is the top. But with how popular that idea has become, I guess we can blame Benjamin Cohen. I don't think that's what we're going to see. I don't think we see a clean 60 touch and then a fall and all of a sudden all dreams come true. We have heard this market, or at least retail, and specifically on Twitter and YouTube, talk about Altseason for 2 years now. Every single month I've seen tweets of Altseason's here, or Altseason is just 1 day away, or whatever. I think there's too much expectation on that 60%. I think too many people are looking at it. And I think it is unlikely to play out that way. Remember, people need to lose in order for there to be winners. And what we tend to see is about 10 losers to every 1 winner. And I just can't imagine a world where everybody wins here at 60%. So keep that in mind. One thing as well, though that sounds scary, and that may mean more pain for alts is ahead, it doesn't mean that alts aren't on discount. It doesn't mean that they are near or close to approaching very solid entries. That doesn't mean that. Even if Bitcoin dominance continues ripping far beyond our expectations, they are still at significant discount and still not the worst time. In fact, the best time right now to buy alts, according to Bitcoin dominance, is right now since March of 21. So almost over 3 years. In 3 years, this is the best time. So don't get too disheartened. Don't get too sad or too hopeless that your alts will never pump. Hopefully you're practicing safe risk management. Here's my kind of theory now. So if 60% is off the table, where should we look, chat? I'm sure you guys have ideas too. Where should we look? I think that there's something that stands out here. We've been talking about this for a while. DogeCoin is the king of alts. Oh, I have a DogeCoin pulled up. Don't you worry. We got something very spicy for that. But it's finally time to hit 60% dominance. I feel like dominance hit 75%, Sergio. Well, you're in kind of along the lines that I'm thinking. So, of course, there's really no great way to look at this. There's no like, well, I don't know. It had something, whatever. We can't use maybe the exact same analysis that we might use on other markets. Remember, this isn't traded directly. This is only traded indirectly through virtually every other trade. Therefore, it should have some connection or correlation to our charts. And we've seen that play out. I think Sergio's along the right path. Of course, it doesn't have to reach here, but 73.6%. This was the high in January of 21. January is coming right around the corner, man. 2 months and 3 days away. Coming around the corner. We saw Bitcoin dominance rally until essentially the real, I want to say real bull market, but the full bull market hit. It had pullbacks, but overall it painted higher lows and higher highs until it fell down, and that's when things got very explosive. Dominance hit basically its low in May of 21, right around the time where we saw retail just jumping in, mortgaging their houses, selling their cars. Over those years, and I'll say we've been live for 5 years on this channel, so we have kind of seen this evolve in front of us. During this time, I fully expected dominance to reach a lower low, to break 39 or call it 40%. Fully expected that. I was wrong. I'm not sure the reasoning exactly at this point, other than seems like alts are just going to keep gaining market share over time. I was wrong. We didn't get a lower low. We got a higher low, which is weird because people kind of consider last cycle the most alty cycle. Yet Bitcoin never gave up more ground than it did back in 2017. So we could argue that maybe these cycles, or at least in the mid-short term, are going to see higher Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin not giving back as many gains as it did in the previous cycle. We have one piece of this puzzle here with our higher low. Definitively, this is a higher low now. I think the thing that would cause the most pain because of the expectations of this market is a move, we'll say, into the 70s. I think maybe that's the best way to put it. I think saying it'll break 73 is a really bold bet. And heck, maybe I'll just say it. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to break 73%. I think it's going to set a higher high. Because what happens then? Basically, the completely unexpected. Lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high. What happens here? Alts continue to get wrecked, but this may be not the worst thing. We may see Bitcoin USD run, kind of similar to what we've seen in the past years. Bitcoin's geared up, alts have taken some pain, and that pain was the precursor to the pleasure. But alts may not get wrecked in dollar pairs. It depends how fast or how hard Bitcoin goes up. We may see them increase. We may see them move back to all-time highs against the dollar, but it is likely they'll continue losing ground against Bitcoin until whenever this reverses. And we've talked about this forever now. Whenever this shows weakness, whenever this reverses, alts are about to see some very silly, very face-melting gains. I personally think up here is where the most pain is. I think if Bitcoin rips to all-time highs, dominance rips past 60, people say, Benjamin Cohen, what happened? 60%, it's still going. My alts are still not doing anything. I went all in, buddy. Just to see it eventually kind of chill out and alts have their time. I think this will get people into the BTC pair at the top of the pair of their coin, just to watch that coin take off and then probably sell Bitcoin as some kind of loss, jump it alts at the top and rinse, repeat the cycle. What would be significant though, is with this higher high, we might then again look for a higher low into the bear market, and we may actually see Bitcoin trending up in Bitcoin dominance for the foreseeable future. That would be probably the outcome that the least amount of people are expecting or prepared for. And that's why I think it has a greater chance of happening than we might expect. That is what I think. A lot of that is kind of not TA. It's kind of just hunch, kind of vibe, feeling. But I really don't think we just top out at 60. Whenever we top out, we see that alts go or the BTC dominance go down. It's time to jump into some alts, get some positions, look for some profits. But until then, man, this has been brutal. I do like how dominance began rallying off of the bear market low. It's in a very clear trend with Bitcoin moving up. And I expect, I don't know, actually. I won't say that. I could say something, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I truly believe it. So I'm going to hold that off. This is where the spice is, guys. This is it. Because BTC.D in the last 2 or 3 cycles has had such a major impact on what's happening in the space and if the market is bearish or bullish and kind of what point we are in the cycle. So this is absolutely the thing I think everyone should be watching in the space today. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens at 60%. I got one more thing for you because it's Monday, and then we're going to go to the chat. We're going to see what you guys are looking at, how you're vibing, how your Monday is going. But we got one more rather important thing. CME futures. I am not a firm believer of CME futures like many are, but they're worth looking at, right? They're worth looking at. We currently have 1, 2, and potentially now 3 gaps open. We closed one of our gaps mid last week around 66. It was a pretty clean fill, but we have open gaps below us at 59.9 to 59.8, and again 54.5 down to 53.7. Nothing says these have to be filled. They do tend to get filled, but they don't have to be filled. We have a bigger gap now sitting below us from today's candle as CME futures closed down on Friday with the rest of the market. Now on Monday, closing up at 68%. We have this little gap, this tiny, beautiful little guy here. Yeah, that's fully closed. Little guy here. What do we think? Do we think that's going to get filled or not? I'd say that's much more likely than, say, 54%. I don't, to my knowledge, believe we have any gaps above us, mostly because we have these pronounced wicks at our highs, clearing out any kind of gaps that might be there. We see this wick connect to this wick, connect to this wick, connect to this wick. There shouldn't be any gaps above, but we should always remember the biggest gap of them all. That gap is your mom. No, that gap is above the all-time high. If you want to yell, you want to get pedantic about gaps, here you are. There's a gap above the all-time high. Let's go. Let's fill it. I think that gets filled. That's it. I mean, I had MicroStrategy pulled up, MicroStrategy heading towards our target. This has been a pretty good indicator of Bitcoin's bullishness. Pretty good. It did break out before Bitcoin. Bitcoin has not hit a new high this year since MicroStrategy did. And MicroStrategy continues to rip, man. Moving up to that 1618 extension. Where did this? Any day. There we go. Moving up to our 1618 extension here from just our swing high to swing low. Making a pretty clean move. If we overshoot that this week, could be looking for that measured move target up here, 277. Both great profit taking targets to be looking for. But we have bigger profit. We have bigger targets. Because MicroStrategy is not at an all-time high, but arguably at an all-time high. I don't know if you really want to use data from 1999 about a company that really had nothing to do with Bitcoin or anything like that. Really, really volatile. It's crazy to think MicroStrategy went from 331, it was 3,000 or something, 331 down to 41 cents. Like, this is a shitcoin. It was a shitcoin. But if we just use basically our major swing here from 2020 on, our 1618, our first macro target would be 540. That would be a new all-time high. The measured move, this is definitely possible in a blow-off top scenario. 1,300, that is some big valuation. I believe MicroStrategy entered the top 8 most traded stocks. I don't want to say biggest market cap, but most traded stocks this month. Pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. People used to think Saylor was a nut. I remember him buying at like 40, 50K in 2020. And just like, you're a nut, dude. What are you doing? Seems he'll have the last laugh at this point. It really does. So looking for further upside, I'm going to put an alert out 257. See if that 1618 hits today. Could be a good signal that Bitcoin's looking for higher highs. Speaking of that, let's go back to the corn, making marginal progress here towards 69,000. Marginal. Okay. I didn't even catch this when I was doing the top down. Little order block, back test of support. It held back up 69. We may get a run. As I was saying a little bit earlier on the low time frames, we may get a run here today during the live. Wouldn't that be a gift? I don't even remember the last time that happened. I'm not sure it's ever happened. I think I've forgotten at this point. I know I said last thing, but here's the last thing. Here's the last thing. So those of you who tuned in Friday saw me at my lowest, one of my lowests for streaming, man. I try to never crack for you guys because I know if I crack, that's going to impact you emotionally. So even if I'm feeling something, I don't always share it, or a lot of time I try not to show it. We were in a beautiful, beautiful long. It filled live on Monday. By Friday, I basically panic closed it. Now we did profit. It was very marginal, like a few $100 profit. And then I did end up reopening that trade, but I'll be honest, I could just LARP it. I could just lie to you guys, but that wouldn't help you. I'll be honest with what happened. On Friday, I was like, man, today's not my day after live. I was like, I think I'm just going to close my trades because I just need to clear my head. I need to get out of this kind of caught up in price action feeling. So you can see, I don't even know where these arrows are. I did end up closing it over the weekend, but on the 27th, what is it? 27th, yesterday, the day before, I don't even remember. I did reopen it as I saw a nice setup here, a flat top on our kind of 3-4 hour chart. Lows were coming up and I said, I think this is a good risk to reward. I think this is worth taking. So I reopened it, 10,000, 11,000. It's not huge, but we're back in business, my friends. We're back. Currently up 27%. Feeling much better. Feeling much better. That was rare. You guys got a very rare Tom Crown experience there that day. You should be happy. Ooh, here we are. 69, 150, boys. Are we going? Are we going for it? Is it finally time? I think it's finally time. It's finally time. 59, 8. One thing you should be careful of, just a little alpha, and then I really am going to read the chat. I'm not ignoring you guys. Little alpha here. If you're watching Bitcoin dominance, I really would recommend not watching it on like the 5-minute chart like I just did here. The reason being is, like I said, this is not traded. This is an inferred chart. It's like a formula chart. Depends what factors, what coins, what things, what market caps you include and disclude. It is prone to having weird movements, especially on lower time frames, that maybe didn't actually happen. You'll see maybe there's an error in the calculation, or maybe they've added new coins with market caps. Don't use this on low time frames. Maybe on the day, even maybe on the day, these candles are more dependable. But we've even seen on the day wicks down, I don't know, like to like 10% or wicks up to like 100%, things that didn't actually happen. So don't be too zoomed in on this. Think of this as a bigger picture thing, kind of calibrating your compass in the background with, not following on the 1-minute chart, kind of scalping things. I don't know. I imagine there are people out there doing that, but God damn, does this look good, man. This looks so good. It's just cruising. Look at this MACD on the day. Beautiful moves, beautiful waves of bullishness. 0.19% now from 60,000. It's getting spicy. I hear some subscribers coming in. Who's new? If you're new to this stream, let us know. Put something in the chat. If you subscribe, this will roll over like someone just did. What's up? Shiana 2005. How you doing? GRK, my friend. Welcome to the only crypto fam you need. Community is one of the most important things. The last 3 years have been very painful. It is much easier to ride out the storm and make it to Profit Town when you have a group, a community of people who think like you, who are going through the same thing you're going through. And I'm sure you found out by now your friends and family do not care. They kind of want you to fail, not because they don't love you, but because jealousy. They feel stupid. Many reasons. They ain't gonna support you. A community like this will support you. It will help you get through. I would not have made it these 8 years in crypto without a community around me. Absolutely not. Carlos Marcelo, $10 super chat. We've also seen you at your highest. Well, not unless you've met me in person, my friend. I appreciate you, Carlos. Let's see. Simly subscribed. Lucas Perdamian subscribed. A name I absolutely cannot pronounce. Stockrunner. Something Stockrunner. Purafin. Vit. Andre Lissimore. Bob Sun. Josh Gisbird. Atmir. Nice. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We are going to blast off here with Bitcoin's price. Subscribers up. Bitcoin up. Likes up. Hype up. Engage. Support your balls. You can support your... I don't know, man. Do you wear whitey tighties? Probably support your balls. If you're here today, I want to know about it. Let me know. Put a message in the chat. Pump it, share it down. Let's do it. Does Gary have a speech? We don't care about Gensler here. You would have quit if not for y'all. Bad Baptist, right back at you, brother. That is the value of community. We can do charts, we can put trades, we can do all this analysis, but at the end of the day, that all has some value. But that value pales in comparison to just having people to vent to, having people to share concerns, share successes with, learn from. Pales in comparison. This is the good stuff. Let's get wrecked. Cheers, Curb. Cheers. Pickle's pumping it. All right. Pump it up, Pickle. If you put a message in the chat, I'm going to shout you all out while we watch the corn run. What's up? 987 Rush. Ace of Hearts, my friend. Welcome back. Aditya Sakarna. All set. BTC champ. BTC champ. What's up, Bad Baptist? Bad Fox. Hi. How you doing? Barefoot. Sailing Adventures. Bury the Rave. Bless. While I do this, guys, make sure you have a live message chat. Click these placebo buttons. Pump it up while I do this. It helps. Kaliza, what's up, bro? Car Crash, BT, BP, Brendan, Box QP, Cheap Vlog, Kodan, Craig Bowen, Krusty Beard, Cryboy. What's up, Cryboy? I was Cryboy on Friday. Crypto Chief, Curb Shifter, David Brum, my friend David Brum. French Toaster, Gert with Hype, needs his balls supported. I recommend Whitey Tidies. Daniel Lehman, Jinx, Jarrand, Heaven Peck, Gene Fortin, John McDonagh, John Sowell, Josh Kennington, Kathy. You were here in the beginning. Cheers to you, Kathy. Lion in my pocket, Crunk, Little Fox. We got Bad Fox, we got Little Fox, we got all the foxes. What's up, Mac Tire, Marco, Marumerd, Miri Svedik, Matthew Schmidi, Maves Trades, Max54, Meescat Mems, Monty Cassell, Mr. Meaner, Mr. Days, Nandal Chuchan, Nostalgic in all caps. What's that, bruh? I just got an alert. Maybe it wasn't. One House Productions, One with Nature, Patrick Power, P. Philly Skills, Randy Greer, Rodney Coden S, Server Reality. Oh, the names are going crazy. Keep hyping it up. Hype it up. Shirley Sound, Steve 420, Stefan Ruffler, Shipwreck, Sheikh Zula, Server Reality. I got that one. Sin Taylor, T-Bait, Thashil, how you doing? The Greenest Goblin, Tin Henman, Trade Intuition, Vui, 588. How you doing, Vui? Wax, Wick Trimmer. Guys, you're the best. You're the best. Cluck Cluck, Chicken Pollo. Que pasa, Chicken Pollo? You are nostalgic. What's up, Swervo, Greg, Ra? Good time. What's a good time frame to watch? I mean, I like days, I like weeks. The bigger the better, baby. What's up, Vetus? You're always last because it's alphabetical. Just for you, I'm gonna do the alphabetical backwards next stream if I remember. I'm the goat, you're the goat. We're all the goats. MSTR bait. Bait. I mean, it's baiting all the way up, man. Baiting all the way up. MoonWell TA, straight money. Oh yeah, I got MoonWell pulled up. Oh, you better believe I got MoonWell pulled up. This baby. That baby is ripping. Honestly, because I don't know anything about this coin and I only recently heard people talk about it, I am hesitant to get people too excited about it. But MoonWell broke to an all-time high on Friday, and then on Saturday. Sunday retraced. Monday still holding on to those gains. MoonWell is set up from maybe almost 30 cents. Maybe you can get a long bag at the previous all-time high, 8 cents. Do something like that. 260% upside, I'll take it. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Look at this RSI. So I talk about RSI a lot and saying, a lot of people I don't think use this right. Of course, this is just the way I use it. But overbought is not bad. Do not fear overbought. If you want price to go up, you want it to be overbought. It's kind of counterintuitive. Look at how MoonWell, we see it break to a new all-time high. Look at how much, and this is on the day, look at how much time it's spent in overbought. This is what we want to see on Bitcoin, on total. This is what we're going to see when we get into that full bull mode, baby. It's coming. MoonWell from 8 cents to 30 is a pretty bonkers trade. For those of you more conservative, we can find from our original swing low to swing high, our 1618, basically tagged the top of March, 7.6 cents versus 8 cents. Our measured move, 17 cents, just under 16.5. That may be the more conservative target. I don't doubt that it can reach 30 cents, but I think that there is more of a scalpy trade, maybe not quite as a long-term holding position, just to that 16. I think either of these are beautiful targets. I wish you all mad gains. And you may get some from MoonWell. We'll find out. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Good Lord, it's happening. Bangkok Bert, let's go. Let's go. I'm putting on a pump song. Forgive me if I jinx it. Watch your speakers here quick. You never know what the volume's going to be like when I use this player. Ooh, that was loud for me. Hopefully it wasn't loud for you. Wow. Wow. Bass drum. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while, boys. Put on a little pump. Everybody, put your hands together. Let's pray. We're at 69.2. High of the day, 69.3. Break 69.3. I think 71.2's up. I think 71.2 is in the cards. It may be in the cards today. Dominance pointing in that direction. Price pointing in that direction. Zeus should have kept you where you belong. They will fall as well. Let's go. Floor is lava. I love this song. Shout out to AG. This song only has 1,000 plays. I think like 500 are me. Easy. Means the death of us all. Let's go. Let's go. Stay off the seconds. Don't be afraid, Bitcoin. Don't be afraid, baby. I can't sing like Jason Casper, so it's gotta spin the tracks. Du hast. The minute close. Beautiful. Can spin some more tracks here in a little bit. I had to play the pump song. It's been a while. Even if the pump stops right now, I had to play it. I had to just enjoy that moment. A lot of this market is painful. A lot of it's boring. And by the time you get to the exciting part, it can be hard to celebrate sometimes. You can kind of be afraid to celebrate. I know I feel that sometimes. You got to take the good and the bad. You can't just focus on the negative. Even if we don't break out today, even if 69,280 is as high as we're going today, it's coming. Remember, remind yourself to enjoy the upside, especially if the downside's been painful. Check out Tribal Need, live looping techno album. Ooh. CBK. I gotta know if it's like copyrighted. That's the problem. By the way, I don't know if you could hear me, but I think this is really funny. That song I found on like a no copyright playlist a long time ago. It's 6 years old. AG Topic. I'm assuming that is the creator. They have 31 subscribers and 1,000 views. And I swear to God, 500 of those views are me. Me playing it live or just playing it outside the live. Thoughts on QNT, Sean? QNT's been struggling. I don't have like really in-depth thoughts about it. Wild Goat Coin is all upside, Tony Montana. You and your wild goats, man. What the Food of War tune? The Food of War. Public streams, what? Who did private streams? What? What's up, Alexander G? Heaven Peck. You love the music, you've been stressed. I could put on some tunes in the background. I could do that. Especially now that this candle is red. It was like, hey, buddy, don't you be putting on no pump song. No copyright. Copyright music for Twitch. No, this is YouTube. Can't do. Actually, they are different. Fun fact. Music for Twitch streamers. The copyright music for Twitch and YouTube, for some reason, there's a lot of crossover, but for some reason, they aren't the same. Let's see. Let's maybe this will be all right. Just a little tune for the background. Put that a little quieter. Just something to chill out to. I'm ready to jump into more charts. All right. I'd take this little melody, this little playful tune. Okay, I like that. Waiting to trade Solana. We're going to pull up Solana soon. You think SPY will lose trend with Bitcoin? Will dump to CME with it? Green Day, go biddies. What's up, brother? What's up? I don't know who you guys are talking about. You guys are wild. Randysaurus, love Miss Teen Crypto. Oh, there she is. Randy. Little mama, how you doing, girl? How you doing? We're at 69K. Things are okay. They're good. Let me double check that volume. It's a little louder than I wanted. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud still. We're going to jump into the altcoin charts. We got a lot more charting to do. We're going to try this one more time. Firing up this stream, the mobile stream. Let me know if you get a notification. We're going to try it. I've not had good results. It's not been working out, but I might have fixed it today. Boom. Going live. Dual live, and watch your hats. We are now dual lived. Thank you for joining us again. We are amidst a Bitcoin pump, a very bullish looking day. A good start to the week. I actually wanted to point this out earlier, but I forgot. Last Monday, right here, this was last Monday, closed down 2.5%, not a huge percent, but very different start to the week. This candle now up 1.4%, maybe 1.5 at the wick or at the high. Last Monday started down, this Monday started up. Fingers crossed. We see maybe the opposite play out. We see maybe a red candle tomorrow, a little doji, and then a higher high. Moving to that 71.2. That's what I'm praying for. That's what I'm hoping for. We already did the top-down analysis. Bitcoin was doing a little pumpy. I put on the pump song, immediately killed it. Here we go. 69,000 broken. Would be a great spot to hold as support. But let's look at some altcoins. I want to know what you guys are looking at. Shill Bitcoin. Bitcoin's all I shill, baby. That's the only thing we've ever shilled here. I've never accepted even a penny to shill you guys a project or a token or a coin. I've turned down millions of dollars in my time. Easily, millions of dollars. Because, I mean, I want you guys to get wrecked. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. If you guys get wrecked, what do? I have no friends. I have no audience. And it's not a good business model. That and moral, ethical things. What's up, military vet? I see you over there. You're on both streams, you Chad. You absolute fire Chad, my friend. Sin's over there, Dave Brum's over there. You can watch both simultaneous crown streams. Streamultaneous. We talked about Bitcoin dominance. My prediction that it's going to hit 60% today. It's edging us. It's edging us hard. 59.86, 0.14, 0.13% away from 60%, but I don't think that's the top. Probably be cooler if it was, because then cycle would kick off faster probably. But at the moment, just edging with Bitcoin price. In the macro, things looking very good. Potentially putting in another higher low. I'm going to make this like smaller. It's too early to call this. Too early to call this. We'll just say higher low here, maybe? Maybe. Question mark. Uptrend intact. Looking for a break of last week's high. Looking for 71.2. Gonna see what happens there. CME gap opened on the open. Not a lot of change there though. Filled a gap last week, opened with a new gap. Let's take a look. We did peek at well. Let's look at Doge. So Doge, I know people are watching it. People have been watching it. I'm getting a little jealous of it. I'm starting to think it's looking more bully than Litecoin. It makes me sad. I still have a bunch of Doge, don't worry. Still a bunch, but Doge moving to a higher high against BTC here. This has been my objection or my reluctance to say Doge is doing well. It's BTC pair we have seen kind of with the rest of the market just underperforming, losing value versus Bitcoin. We did hit a double bottom in August versus February on this pair, and we have seen it slowly rise, painting higher highs and higher lows. On the last stream, or maybe on Wednesday, talked about this resistance right here. It was tested, now tested again with a higher high this week. I say this week, but I mean in the last 20 something hours. I don't know. Still early for me. 20 something hours tested with the higher high. This is really where I'm looking. Of course, Doge does have maybe a scarier resistance above it at 270. This was very meaningful throughout the whole bear market. About 262 sats, but a break of 118 here could set it up for a pretty quick move. And why 218 to 260 doesn't sound like a lot, that's a 20% gain against Bitcoin. So assuming Bitcoin does not move, sits here at 69K, that could imply with just that move, Doge USD could gain all the way back. Yeah, all the way back to what, 18 cents. And that's if Bitcoin doesn't move. Bitcoin rockets and that happens. Then you get much higher numbers, maybe retest of your high here. We have been waiting for Doge to break out. It has put on some good gains. October has been a very solid month for Doge, up 31%. That long from just under 10, still looking good. A friendly reminder to all the Dogers out there, right here, so much liquidity, so much resistance. This is all I believe is in the way for DogeCoin and a new all-time high. Of course, you could see like a little retracing here from these monthlies, about 16 cents, maybe some sideways price action if the market remains undecisive. But I think a retest and a full test of 26, 27 cents is in the cards for this year. If it isn't this year, I have almost 100% confidence we'll get it next year. Almost. There's no such thing as 100%. The all-time high at 76 cents. Let's see actually where this brings us. Nowhere that interesting. 42. 42.65, huh? Nowhere that interesting. That's okay. This is kind of it though. I believe if 28 from these 6th bar-coded monthlies right after the all-time high, I believe if that is broken and closed above, Doge moves back to its all-time high very quickly to 76 cents. Breaking 76 cents gives you some very juicy numbers as well, using the same analysis we use on everything. And I think at this point, these arrows and these numbers have been here probably a year and a half, 2 years. Nothing changed there. I can see it move to a $4 coin quickly, pretty quickly into a bull run. I don't really have hopes that it could trade above 10, but hey, crazier things have happened. I think $4 if it comes is an amazing target to take some profit at. Even if it's going to keep ripping, I think it's going to age very, very well. Let's take a peek here. Onto the day. We did not get the pullback to 12.5 cents. And while that stinks if you were looking for an entry, I said something earlier about Bitcoin and its parabolic bull runs. This also extends to alts as well. When you start actually moving up, when you actually are in the bull run, finger quotes, you'll see this happen a lot. You'll see things like this happen a lot. Maybe we just misidentified the support. So maybe this isn't a great example. Maybe that should have been up here at the end of September's high, because then we had a very clean back test, right? 12.85. I think that's probably what happened. But I might as well finish the rant. You'll see alts do this as well, where they don't make clean pullbacks. Maybe something like this for Doge. You see like 18.3 and you're thinking, okay, it's going to come back to 14. That's an untested resistance. Nope. But instead, you just kind of get these in the middle of nowhere bounces. And it moves higher and higher and higher. And then usually you get one big rip down, clearing out a lot of those stops, those late longs. And Doge may be doing that. Though I will admit, I think maybe that was from the week. I don't want to say I placed it wrong. Okay, I didn't place it wrong. It just, okay, fair enough. Did not backtest the weekly yet. That's still possible. You can still see 18 to 12, but it's coming. Bitcoin in comparison did backtest its weekly there. Brewing, boys. Absolutely brewing. Since it's broken its high right here, let's just throw up our fib. 16.5, something like that. Looking good. What's his moving averages doing? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Doge backtested its 200. Quite a strong place to backtest. Quite a solid place to find support and move higher. You can see the 50 daily moving up quickly towards that 200. My only thing I don't love is the 200 is trending down. It'd be more bullish if it was trending up, but it is looking to cross, to make that same cross Bitcoin completed yesterday. I'd say early November, first week of November, make that bullish cross, confirm it on the day. Not a bad sign. A lot of contrarians out there counter trading. I'm getting wrecked throughout this whole cycle so far. Look at the weekly ones. These are beautiful, man. 100 support hits to 200, higher low moves higher. It's going to have its very first. I know if I say this, people are going to beat me to tweet it. I'll share it anyway. It's going to have its very first. Oh, not true. Not true, actually, because Doge is so old. It's not its very first. Maybe it's very second. Very second. Very second weekly golden cross. Put this in perspective. Look at what happened here. January 2021, Doge was trading at 0.0048 cents weekly golden cross. Elon didn't even jump in until what, here? Close to a penny? He missed the golden cross, bro. Went 7,500% after. That's quite a few percent. So I wouldn't expect that again. But certainly be looking for more upside there. Looking for further upside. What's up, Deepankar Elmar? What's up, world? How you doing over there in the short stream? Bruce, who's a beginner like me? Well, Bruce, you know, actually I should share this. Over the weekend, I did a little housekeeping on the channel. And I realized when we started making educational content, we started making trading lesson videos. We didn't have enough of them, so I just put them all in the same playlist. I realized over this weekend that I should make a playlist that is actually just for beginners. So if you go to the channel and go to playlist, it says trading course for beginners. And what I did is I put kind of the more basic concepts in there, ordered them in a way that I think makes more sense for beginners, people learning. Of course, we have all 23, 24, 25 episodes in the full trading course. More advanced topics in there, but check them out. They're beautiful videos. Literally beautiful. Is F dead? Nah. Nah. Honestly, the more people kind of capitulate on F, the more I'm interested in maybe rebuying some. You guys remember I sold most of mine publicly. When was that? Like March this year? No, it wasn't March. It wasn't like the top. It was at like 3,900. That was pretty damn good. How to start demo trading? Omcar, paper trading, my friend. You'll find that, you'll find paper trading actually offered by a lot of places, a lot of exchanges. Not sure what you're looking to trade, but if you guys are viewing a very thin, tall stream, we do have a vertical, horizontal, full screen stream that you can join us, more resolution. You can see the charts better. Let's go to that channel page, then bookmark that trading playlist, then join us on the main, or watch both, man. Join both. F Soul. Those are two hard ones to pick, my friend. You know what? I also realized this recently. Who remembers when we first talked about this? I don't have the watermarks on. Hold up. This is Sol versus Ethereum. Pickle, we have to find out when we first talked about this, because I'm pretty sure we were the first people to talk about this. I'm pretty sure. Now I see it all over Twitter. It's all over Twitter, man. Everyone's like, I don't know, trying to claim this chart. Nobody owns charts, guys, but I'm pretty sure we have a time-stamped live stream where we talked about this in March of this year, maybe as early as January of this year, back here, as soon as it broke its all-time high versus Sol. I remember one of you guys said, hey man, look at Sol Eth, and then I was like, this broke its all-time high. So let's do our moon math. Let's take our fib. It's the same stuff we do for everything. Take our fib, connect our high to our low. And after I did that, I was like, man, I don't know in what world, why this would happen. But this chart, after breaking all-time high, is suggesting that Solana is looking to move, I would say, I don't want to say minimum, but looking to move to at least half of Ethereum's market cap. Can't really see it here, but the 1618 extension sits perfectly at 0.5, and it gets weirder because our measured move, or our 2 extension, is exactly at the flippening. Slightly above. Exactly at the flippening. This is wild. Absolutely wild. What I think really will happen, I don't think Solana will actually flip Sol. Or, I don't think Solana will actually flip Eth. It might. But what I think is likely here is a move to 0.5, meaning half of its market cap, and maybe that's the blow off top, right? Maybe we get here, everyone buys in, they're like, oh my god, the flippening. Just like the OGs in the chat, remember, ain't the first time we've heard the word flippening, and that has never really gone well. Certainly it is possible, though. It is possible. If it does happen, I imagine it would look something like this, though. People think flippening means, like, okay, it flippens, and now forever it's bigger than Ethereum or something, right? I don't think that's very likely. And it's not in defense of Ethereum. It's just, in these circumstances, this is just what tends to happen. We really don't tend to see things move up like this and then stay there. I could see like a blow off top on the flippening, peak FOMO on Sol, and then it settles back down, or just to 0.5. But I think we really were, if not the first, certainly one of the first. Very, very close. Looking at Solana versus Bitcoin, still trapped underneath that descending high trend. We didn't fully get the back test, but we got damn close, it looks like. Solana versus Bitcoin. Man, that is snug under that trend. I was looking for a full move to resistance, 0027, topped out 00262. Forgive me. Double, is this a double top on closes here? I wouldn't really worry about that. It looks like a double top on closes on dailies, 002, let's call it 26. At this point, I don't think I'm looking for this pullback, though. We'll find out when Papa Corn lets us know. I think today. I think we see the move today. I think dominance rips to 60% or higher today. I guess we'll find out when Papa Corn lets us know. But this is still looking pretty good from the analysis side. This is still a higher low. Really anything underneath Friday's low is going to hold that and likely point to higher valuation on Sol versus Ethereum. This chart is actually it's looking good. It just needs to, you need a higher high, bro. We need to keep it in. You have a low, a higher low, a high, a higher low. We need that higher high to cement a retest of this year's high against Bitcoin. In perspective, Solana's still quite a ways away. I know it doesn't look like it. Still quite a ways away from its highest valuation versus BTC. That day was September of 2021. Where Sol traded to 0046. From current price, is that, yeah, it's almost, from current price, that is 83%. You could view this through the lens of, that means it has potentially 83% more upside against Bitcoin just to retest all-time high. You could view that positively, or you could view that bearishly and say, well, it's still, what percent? It's not 83% down. 46% down from its all-time high. This depends how you kind of view. Are you positive? Are you negative? What other factors you might consider? I probably am not considering them. Depends. But I think this is looking good. You could argue that this is a bull flag, and I don't think anyone could disagree with you. Consolidating, volatility compressed. It's looking to make a big move. I think one of the reasons I'm not all gung-ho about saying, woo, new all-time highs is we have seen very few altcoins put in a cycle high with the cycle and then go on to break that. It just isn't that common. Almost every other coin, we're going to look at ETH because I know you guys are asking about it. We'll look at ETH as well. Almost every other coin has put in cycle highs and then never gone back to them. Speaking of one, Ethereum, because we were just talking about ETH Sol, Ethereum is absolutely getting destroyed. Absolutely, man. Yikes. Fell out of this very neat descending channel, back tested it, continuing to fall into the end of this month. I see support on this pair down here, 0.262031. We're not there yet. That's another 10+%. 10 plus. Kind of same thing. Maybe this is a good warning for the Sol BTC pair. So Ethereum cycle high, June 2017, 2021 lower high. In fact, yikes, you might even be able to say before the merge, ETH BTC looked a lot like Sol BTC, right? You had your low, you came up, you were pretty close to your high. What percent? Wow, that's spooky. Almost the exact same percent. It's almost the exact same percent down from the high. And here it looked like a bull flag. Didn't pan out. I would argue, though, that's something to do with the merge. I think the merge was sabotage. I told you guys that as soon as it happened. Said this feels like sabotage. No bids on ETH BTC insights yet, but they're coming. I probably will buy some. I'll share with you guys. I definitely will buy some Ethereum if it hits 0.26. I'm not going to rebuy all of it, but I'll definitely buy some of it. I sold a bunch of it up here. Sold a bunch all the way up here. Here you go. By the way, people saying flipping kind of, this is the example I had. Ethereum arguably did or didn't flip Bitcoin for all of a few seconds in June of 2017. Right up here. This is rough, but it like wicked. This is kind of how I see it if Sol ETH moves to its measure, if it moves to the flip. Kind of view it probably like this, only because it's the only lens I have. ETHUSD just seems rough. I don't think it's dead. Dead is such a jinxed word in this space. Anytime someone said something was dead, it ends up rallying. It ends up like pumping. But is it over? Is the pain over for Ethereum? Nah, I don't think so. Not against Bitcoin, at least. Sol BTC was beautiful on Thursday. Sold off. Let's go. We got to fill. We got to fill, boys. Oof, these are getting harder and harder to find. We got to fill 162. That came in Saturday, the day after our last stream. No higher high yet, but retesting those highs. Sol USD, I think, still looks good for 200. I've been saying it forever. Again, sick of saying it. Just hit 200 already, buddy. Beautiful back test of that resistance. Broke back test on the week. Let's go. Let's go. Send it to 200. Is Bitcoin spicing? Bitcoin spicing again. I will not put on the pump song now. Last time I put on the pump song, this happened. Now slightly higher than the previous pump song. Play. No jinxing it. Nobody say anything. Nobody even breathe. Nobody even look at it weird. In fact, let's not even look at it. I missed a super chat. My bad. Juan IL. I'm so sorry, man. There you are. There you are. You're still here. I missed your super chat. I have no idea how much this super chat is. In my defense, it did not show up on my notifications for some reason. I don't know why this happens. But let me read it out. That's weird. It's also not on YouTube. Did this happen? Is this real life? Look. It's not even here on viewer activity. That's so strange, man. That's so strange. Is it still pinned to the top of the chat? 500 ARS. Hey, you're the best live on crypto, man. Thank you, Juan. Can we take a look at SUI? Yes, we can. It's dumping. What's your opinion? Well, SUI did just hit all-time highs. pretty recently. Pretty recently, kind of head of the gang there. How dumping is it dumping? Oof. Let's look at the BTC pair first. It rejected pretty close to where we were thinking. Yikes. Boop, boop, back here. SUI BTC does look like maybe it has a little bit more pain ahead. Especially if dominance follows our hunch and goes higher than 60, maybe in towards 70. What do we look like? Higher high close. You don't have bearish div week. That's good. Your 1618 retrace down here. This probably would be decent entry if it makes its way down. Here's kind of how I view this. You've tested resistance here. Twice, technically, not 3 times. Which was previous support. You've tested resistance. It's rejected from pretty much where we thought it would. Or I had a hunch it would. But this isn't bad as long as you can hold a higher low. Maybe that higher low is 40157. You start painting inverse head and shoulders. You're looking for a breakout. You're looking for a measured move. Looking for some real gains against Bitcoin. But that's kind of a knife at the moment. So let's look at the USD pair and maybe we can line up some support. We can line up some potential. Dang, that's an ugly candle, you're right. That is an ugly candle, man. Well, it's looking good. Always beware of the stuff that randomly hits all-time highs before like the market's moved. This isn't the end of the world, but look at this October candle. We have 3 days to go. This could change in 3 days. It's possible. But in this month, it moved to an all-time high significantly. It moved 20% above its all-time high. And now before the close, it's down. What are you down now? The candle overall 6.7%, down 20, 30% off of that wick. That's some serious profit taken. That's some serious profit taken. Bear div on the week. So you didn't have bear div on the week for Bitcoin pair, but you do for the dollar pair. I think it's time to get the fib out. I do like this about this chart. The fibs line up so well with these supports. So lots of confluence in that sense, but we have been looking or cautioning people as this rallied. You don't want to buy the top of a green candle. You're betting on it just continuing forever then. Typically, we want to look for these major untested previous resistances as support and as entries. For SUI, that can give us, let's get into the day. I know we already have these. Almost to the entry, nice. This is a little scalpy that I said, I don't like it, that's okay. Got wrecked. Almost to our entry, 156. Touched 159, damn, so close. That is not the strongest support though. I feel better at 156 than any of this. I know I said that on the way up. $1 would be beautiful. I'm not making the claim that it's going there, but this would be so beautiful, man. You did something like this. $1 would be so nice. I might even buy some at $1. Probably not, maybe. You do have 125 in between. These are all solid places. I think it might be a little early to be looking to jump back into it. You might be a little early. $1. You know what? All right, I'll buy a tiny amount of this if it ever hits. If it hits, when it hits, whenever. $1. I think you're in knife territory though. Like you could bounce here. If you lose it, I think you look at 125, look at 1. There are different ways to play it, but it is concerning. And I said this on the way up. This is pretty inefficient. You didn't pull back. You didn't shake out longs. You didn't trap shorts. You just moved up. You just liquidated shorts. Baited in longs up here. So now you have that upside pressure. People closing losing positions or taking profit on winning positions from the inefficiency. You just may not find the strongest support until you get back down to some of the more efficiently traded areas of this chart. There you go, SUI, brother. You are uptrending though, no matter how you cut it. It's like higher low, higher high. You have a high, a low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. You just got kind of a knife. Big risk to reward there. Appreciate your super chat, my friend. Thank you for the kind words, Swan. You the man. You the man. BTC trying for that higher high. Allison, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Higher high on the hour, higher high during this stream. Higher high, we like it. Two shot, I see you. You're saying Saga. I see you, bro. We've looked at Saga a lot lately. I don't think I got an alert on it. If I got an alert, maybe I'll pop it open again. I did not. Let's look at some stuff we got alerts for. JPY, I had some thoughts on that, but I'm not even going to share it. JPY continues to sell off. Well, we looked at AMP. AMP trade going well. People doubted that short, man. Boom. Short hit, long filled. Keep your fingers crossed. AMP has support roughly where it is now. 0.003 cents. Resistance 0.005. I still think it is slowly grinding its way up to 0.085. 0.085. What else do we get alerts for? Actually, I did get an alert for Matic, Ploygon. I know you guys want to look at it. You always ask me about it. You always want to see it. While I go over more of these alts, guys, could you please tap the screen? Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. When you subscribe or live, this number rolls over in real time and I'll shout you out. That's right. It's a good deal. Cost you nothing. Which coin is this? We were just looking at SUI and XTGen. Hello, what is the stock? We're now looking at Matic. What about SEI or DOT? Paul Rock. We could probably look at him. Oh God, threshold moment. I swear. I hope. Oh, you're still here. Nice. Really quick, guys. Someone on the short stream. Hello, I'm here because you've messaged me on social media. Threshold moment. I will never message you on social media first, ever, on any platform. It doesn't matter if the account has my picture, doesn't matter if the account has my name, doesn't matter if the account has my links in it. It doesn't matter if it is my account. If my account, my real accounts on social media, which you can verify here, ever messages you first, I might be hacked, right? Never gonna do it. If I do, it's a red flag. Hopefully you haven't sent them any money threshold. There are so many people who use my, say, reputation, my likeness, my name to scam people. We had somebody in the Discord today about it. There's nothing I can do. Please keep reporting them. We ban them from Discord. We hide them. We do everything we can, but I just can't stop them. We need awareness on that level. I really hope you didn't send them any money. I will never, ever ask you to send me money under any circumstance. Let's look at Matic. Matic is on the struggle bus. I think Matic is going to break its low. I think Matic trades below its bear market bottom. And that's kind of an unsettling thought. Can anybody else name a chart? Can anybody name an alt that's traded below its bear market recently? One that, especially one of such market cap. Can you rate your pick 1 to 10? Are you cooked? Douglas looks like a mutant. Nah, bro, you're a 10. You're 10. Scammers are in every single Discord. Imposter, dude, I know it's wild. It's wild. You got to be aware. I try to do everything I can, but what am I going to do? Spend every stream the whole time just telling people to be aware of it, right? Like, I can only do so much. I wish I could do more. It hurts my heart. Hurts my heart every time someone loses money to them. Because they're probably not going to be viewers anymore. Even though maybe they find out it's not me. Hopefully they find out it's not actually me. Some of them might not, though. And even if they do, they might not be enough. They still just might be soured. All I do is try to keep you guys safe. Let's look at Matic. Adam, you're a 10. That's right, Tito Gaines, you're a 10. 50th silver, what? It's not just me, guys. I'm gonna move on. It's not just me. No one on YouTube is going to be messaging you on Discord or on Twitter and being like, hey man, how are your trades going? Send me some money. Like, no one's gonna do that. And if they are, they're a piece of shit scammer anyway, and you're gonna be dealing with them. All right, moving on. I think Matic is going to continue, or technically it already has broken that low. Have we named another chart? 𝐴𝐲? Is 𝐴𝐲 one? CMC has 2 Matics in the top 10, probably because of the ticker thing. That's why I don't like when coins mess with their tickers, man. It just seems like shenanigans. That's probably why. Probably one's Sol, or one's Poly and one's Matic. I don't know, because the tokens split or whatever. They seem to be the same price, at least for now. Matic has broken its bear market low. Did anybody name ones that also have? Because I'm not able to off the top of my head. H-bar, Polkadot, meme, have they? I don't know. Say this one has broken. That way I know you're not just spamming a ticker. 6 months of red. I think the best news for Matic is that we only have 3 more days in this month. It has dropped 20% this month despite the rest of the market moving up. This is pretty savage. Pretty savage. The kind of worst part, this is something you need to really take a deep breath first if you're in Matic. Take a deep breath here. And understand that maybe it's I don't know, it's not guaranteed. Matic just doesn't have anything underneath here. 0.45 cents. 4.5 cents. That's what I was thinking. Is the next point that was like really traded at all. It had a beautiful breakout there. It moved from a low of 0.006 all the way up to $3. This is it. We can use our fib tool and we can say, all right, we have extensions here, 27, 18, maybe 11, right? But these are really knives. There is no actual support here at all. It's broken. Now, October could close up in the next 3 days. Matic could put on and maybe move back to its monthly open. Things could look better. That could just be a liquidity sweep. There is a high risk, high reward potential here for a long. Maybe a play like this. In no way would I take this trade. In no way. I don't want to catch this knife. Maybe you do something like this, right? So 56, you can get a good risk to reward, 80% upside, 15% downside. But man, you gotta really love getting bloody if you want to take that trade. We were watching this play out over the last months. It finally broke that flat bottom as we thought it would. Yesterday, it back tested that flat bottom and rejected. It hasn't broken the low, but if it does, man, sells are going to flood in. You break that low, they're going to flood in. I don't know if 27 is going to really be a significant like bounce area. You gotta, I don't know. Sucks. I have some Matic. I don't remember. Actually, I got it really early, but still, it's not a huge bag. I've lost all the unrealized gains there. But man, I don't know what's up with this. It doesn't seem to be moving with the rest of the market. Mohammed Arfa, I see you typing AVAX over and over and over again. Popo is the next one. 100x says lovely Shiro. Do you promise? What is this? It was it's Matic show on. Crypto and Ruble racing to zero. Funny Fox, you are funny. You're very funny. This is the most extreme race to zero I've ever seen. All the way up to 69,000. It's going the wrong way though for zero. Dominance chilling out here. MicroStrategy still moving up during the live. Looked at Doge. FTM I wanted to look at quick. Did hold its low. Looks like we got a little double bottom from October's low. I don't really like that though. Can see an order block here. Double bottom back to that order block. Close the candle above 68.5. Things will look better back to 80. You can see you even have a double top here, double bottom there. I still think you can get a 56-cent entry on FTM. Watermark isn't there for some reason. I still think you can get it. I like that you've tested resistance so cleanly. Your measured move so cleanly. Finally did it. If you can break through 80 cents looking for $1, that may bring you to a retest of this year's high. All-time high still all the way up at $3.36. Look at that. Look at that. Not a lot of volatility there. Certainly some range trading could be successful there on FTM. After playing out this beautiful inverse head and shoulders basically at our August low, I still think betting to the upside is the win here. You just don't want to chase it up. You want to get a macro support. You want to entrench yourself in a strong position, and that's going to give you the confidence and the positioning to hold it to the levels you want to. Update Radium quick. Why is there nothing on this chart? It's very old. Radium closed a higher weekly high. That's looking pretty good. Looking very good. You have some untested support below you. Man, but this thing's ripping. Let me find the chart we actually used on it. Then I'm gonna take some more requests. Hold up. ADA, please. Ish. Why did I just type in Radium? I meant this. There we go. Swerved our entry. That's all right. Previous resistance at 270. We were looking lower. This was before the breakout. We were looking at like 175. That still may very easily be in play. I think this might reshape the perspective on this chart. It is interesting. I will give it to it. It is interesting that Solana's looking good and these coins on Solana are looking good, like Radium. It's interesting to me. I don't know how I want to cut this. Maybe I was like a little too early. I thought maybe this would look good. This would fit well. It does not. Still maybe a shot there. That would still be a higher low after a higher high. But at this point, with the close on the week, there may be a scalp of some kind. Like this. We've all been here before. Keep smashing those likes. Keep subscribing, fam. Don't let the energy die. Let me move this over. Maybe a scalp from that 270 previous weekly resistance, especially if we see a sell-off this week. You might be able to nab some at a little bit of a discount. That'd be 25% discount from last week's high and look to ride that. $6, of course, in play. Maybe, as we love to do, maybe cutting it at 5 is the safer bet. You can still get a really solid risk reward, still like an 80% upside. Still some goodies. You do have some bear div to deal with on the week. Not as much on the day, but on the week, rather visible. Actually, I feel pretty good at this. I feel pretty good on this one. I'm going to share this one in the private, exclusive Discord group that you can get access to just by signing up with any of the partners in the video description below. Here we go. Ray. There it is. Ooh. Pickle's looking up when we first talked about Sol Eth. Nice. Nice. Good job, brother. Back to the corner. Hanging out here. Hanging out. Hanging out. Doesn't look as in play anymore. I like it. I still think we have higher to go today. All right, so what are we looking at? I remember a few of the tickers off the top of my head. We'll pull them up here. Just kind of browse through, see what speaks to us. AVAX. I think I want my chart here for AVAX. We've all been here before. So true, song. So true. Keep tapping that screen, guys. How many likes are we up to? How many more can we get? How many more subscribers can we get? If you're out there and you have subscribed, we are live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week. 5 years strong, going on 6. Giving you the alpha. Not shilling anything. Not asking you for money. Just giving you all the value I can give you. AVAX. AVAX still holding the trade entry. 32.88 untested still. My chat's froze. Hold up. Where do you get the glasses, Michael? It's a good question. It's hard to find these now. Master and Dodge. Eth, you're welcome. Joseph, we already looked at both of those. Omar is subscribed. He wants to look at Kusama. 𝐷? We can look at 𝐷. Sometime next year after the super altcoin, you believe in the 4 years. What? Even AVAX just reached all-time high in March. AVAX did not just reach all-time high in March, my friend. Not even close. Are you like in the past 3 years? It's like you're really laggy. You sent that 3 years ago during a live. AVAX nowhere near all-time high. It did hit 65 in March. All-time high 150. This low here isn't bad. I'm still pretty confident in that trade. I'm confident in that trade still. I want to see AVAX close a month or even a week above 32.80, and then I'd be looking for that 50-60 range. Until then, he's kind of just trading sideways. You may get another swing though at that entry, 23.72. Goal 10 milli. Started with 1 milli. You could do the same with 1 and 10. If AVAX reaches the local all-time high. Well, okay, I got you. Yeah, I think you're right. Thoughts on DGen? I don't know if I've ever looked at it. What's up, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐿𝐲? 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐵𝐿𝐲. I don't know how to say her name. I do option selling in Ethereum. Good for you, man. You've been very profitable then since March. Well played. Bonk render. Okay. I know off the top of my head, Bonk still in the short. Wait, no, I was thinking of the other one. Right? Am I thinking of... I thought it was Bonk. No. Well, I correct myself. Haven't looked at Bonk in a bit. Failed a higher high in here in this month. However, the low has held at least in October. Not loving that price action here. Still could be solid entry, 17s to 18s. Nice retracement level there. Though I think this could be viewed as resistance broken and now a flag above resistance. Might be looking for an upside move. Let me see. Not looking that hot on the day. Rejected the 200. Yeah, dude, it like has to bounce here. If it doesn't bounce here, yeah, moving down to those entries. Like have to bounce here, bro. Do like that. Maybe. Maybe. Why does this look so bad? I thought this looked better. Maybe it was Floki I'm thinking of that trade on. If Bonk doesn't close above 21, currently at 20.38, over the next 6 days, it's going to look pretty bad. It already kind of looks pretty bad. What's going on with this? Do they rug it? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The bigger picture of Bonk, though, not so bad. 1618 sniped out the top with decent precision again. Measured move, untouched. Bonk has a lot of resistance above it, man. You tested your high close, you wicked off of it. You closed lower, you wicked off it. You traded higher, you closed lower. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving the chart. Are you guys seeing something I don't see, maybe? That scalp might work out. That trade worked out. Tell you what, Bobby. That trade really worked out. I don't even remember the last time I looked at this. Let's I'll put this in the private trading group. Is it private? I don't like this one, though. There we go. Still a decent enough trade. What's up next? Bonk is so last year. Yeah, dude. Near. I think someone else said near. I wonder if it's a big gainer or loser today. I wonder if that's why. Yeesh. I'll start with BTC because that's looking bad. Oh, wow. I think Near has some more downside on the BTC pair. It was looking really good there into May of this year. Lost all its momentum. Didn't even make the extension. Yikes. Zeros 547. You got some support. Man, that is problematic. Hopefully Near can close a little higher against Bitcoin in the next 3 days, 6 hours. If not, I think logically you look down to that November low. All the way down here. That's kind of savage. Maybe like a 50% loss against Bitcoin. That's looking a lot. It's looking a lot like a Head and Shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Ew. Hopefully the dollar pair's a little better. I'm sure it is. Can't get much worse than what we just saw. I like this. I like this. $4. Do we have a trade there? No. That would have been a good trade. $4 already hit this month. Could be an entry here. Got stopped out on this one. I'm starting to like these last second monthly bets. Say $4 unfilled so far. 375 might be the play though. $5, 4 to 5, 20% gain. Play that however you please there. Week looks strong in the shorter term. This is... Maybe I'm just getting brain fatigue from too many charts now. When all the charts start looking the same, maybe it's brain fatigue. Wonky. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower high, higher low, higher high. Hold 340. I would say if Near trades below 340, I would close any long position, personally. Near bounces between 3 to 5 for a while, probably. It looks like it has a little gas underneath it, but it's just not playing out. It's kind of weird. BSV is apparently the biggest gainer today. Nobody cares. Virtually no one cares about that. But let's take a look up. It's only 8%. Still within its highs of this range. Oh, Craig Wright. We're all Satoshi, except for Craig Wright, who legally cannot claim to be Satoshi. Yeah, I'm not super ecstatic about it. $50 has been your resistance. Still just lower highs, higher lows. You break 50, you look for 60. It's all right. It's all right. That's boring though. Rune. Who wants to look at Rune? Who wants to look at Rune or SPX or AAVE? I'm just looking at the ones who are up today. Actually, let's also look at the ones that are down today. A time will come where you'll be sorting by biggest down move, and you'll be looking to maybe enter. The time's coming. TIA is the biggest loser in the top 100, followed by SUI. Let's look at TIA. Be my solid ground. Ooh, 448 untouched. If it touches 448 in the next 3 days, there might be an entry there. Resistance at 550 above you. Not a lot on the monthly chart. A lot of inefficiencies here. Pretty easy breakdown of this chart viewed this way. 950 to 1050 is pretty much your only upside resistance after you break out of this range. Something's in my eye. That's pretty gross too, though. You've already tested 448 twice on the week. This is a knife. This is a knife, but I'm starting to feel these October kind of down, run into the end of October kind of thing targets. I don't hate that. That's not a very good trade though. After you've closed below the end of September, early October's lows on the week is just kind of a crapshoot. I'm not even going to dedicate more time to it. Let me see which ones you guys said. TIA, too much coin unlock. That's what happens with centralized coins, my friend. TIA unlock hasn't even happened. It's on the 30th. Speculators, shorts, dumping it. What's interesting, JD, that I've noticed, and maybe it was just like a not full bull thing. I've noticed a lot of coins pumping on the unlocks, which mathematically makes no sense. I don't know. That'd be interesting timing. Check Nifty 50. Nifty 50, I don't know. Our viewership for the Indian stock market is not quite high enough. Apparently this week is historically the most bullish post-half 44th week. Interesting. Look at Bitcoin dominance. Okay. Oh. You got me excited there, Mike Bennett. You got me excited, buddy. It's not quite it. We already opened the stream saying we think it hit 60 today while we're live. Jupiter. Jupiter's at $1 or something. OM? Mantra. Is that mantra? Okay. I thought that was mantra. Weirdly, that didn't show up when I typed in OM. Mantra BTC. Like a few coins, not many. Marching its way back to its all-time high. Does it have what it takes? You're past your deep retracement. That's not bad. Order block close. Really, really cutting it close there at the end of October. What's the dollar pair doing? Oh yeah, I remember now. This broke all-time high. Nice. Yes, yes. I like this. I like this chart. You got bull div on that low. 50. 116. $2.5 to 1, not our best trade. Not the best trade we've ever placed here. That's okay. Mantra. Yeah, not bad. Break what? The 15th high, that 1618 looking good. I think 196 or $2 is the target. Using the big old fib in the moon math, we do get some crazy numbers and we can indulge those here. They are on the table. It's interesting to me. $10 is the 1618. Almost exactly. It's like $10 in cents, 6 cents, 7 cents. $45 is the measure move. I don't know what the market cap is of this, but put that into perspective. If we're at $1 now, to 10 is like almost a 10x. The smaller the market cap is, the more probable I think these really high numbers become. None of them are guaranteed, but those would be great upside targets to look to take profit if you believe in whatever it is Mantra's doing. Whatever that might be. Let's do, this would be like a spot position. There it is. A spot position like this. Put a new alert. New alert placed. Meta Signals, bro. That's right. Shout out to Meta Signals and LuxAlgo, our sponsors. Links in the video description below. You can get risk-free trials using my link. Bitcoin miners having a good day. Good morning, Bitcoin entry. I think if you're looking for a scalp, 68 flat. That could be. I don't know. I think this breaks up. I'm just waiting for dominance to give me the signal. Slowly but surely. You know what's going to happen though, right? You guys know already what's going to happen. Both this 60% target and the higher high breakout to 71, you know when it happens. It's going to happen precisely 5 to 30 minutes. No, 1 to 30 minutes after the live stream ends. It'll be like clockwork. Damn, still looking good even with this hourly candle. Can I check grinder? Yeah.
Yo, where you been?
Gemini. No one's ever wanted to look it up on Gemini TradingView. What did they change the... Did they change the ticker? Is that why I'm having trouble here? Yeah. I think. What's happening? Bitcoin dominance going to 70%? Well, I might have talked about that at the beginning of the episode. Might have. Dude, why am I having so much trouble with this chart? Let's pull up an older chart where I'm sure the trades got wrecked. Actually, I guess not. I guess not. Still, long still open, still underwater. Do not like that though. Higher high. It's like low, lower high, higher low, higher high, lower low. You broke in your uptrend. That's not good. That's not great. You are in a pretty strong support zone. I think maybe longs could be made here. It's like 430, 450. What is going on with this guy? Pretty strong signal here on the day though. Momentum to the downside. Provided this maybe doesn't close lower than it's trading right now. Pretty strong signal there. RSI is low. Green dot. VWAP at 0. Momentum coming up. You can dance if you'd like. I can't believe this playlist is still playing. You know, I am not the most bullish on this. If you can get an entry in like 450, I think maybe it's good. I'd like to see render close above $5 this month in 3 days. That'd be a start. But that lower low is weird. It's like not really common. It's not really common to have broken September's low. This seems to be getting some extra sell pressure from somewhere. I'm not saying it's coming, but 250, I would be a buyer. I'd be a buyer at 250. I'd take that. Jupe like looks good. It closed higher. It made a higher high, but I had this pulled up and I closed it earlier because there's just not that much going on with it yet. You did close above $1. Beautiful on the week. That's what we wanted. You've traded higher. You haven't moved. Have you moved under $1? Yeah, 98. That's a solid higher low. If you hold, you can move up. Daily actually looks pretty good. Unfortunately, our 66 senses did not fill. Right back to this high. Okay. Yeah, Jupe. I'm just waiting. I don't have any new thoughts on it. It looks good. That weekly close cements some nice upside. Back tested the week just like the corn did right here. I'm just kind of waiting. 69K resistance is for real. Yeah, dude. Dominance. Let's go. Let's go dominance. 60K while we're live. Or immediately after, whichever. It's coming. I called it today. There's a ballsy prediction. Bitcoin dominance at 59.86, which is the same number that it was. Pretty sure that's what it was earlier when I was talking. Maybe I'll go back and look. That's why I said don't follow this on low time frames. It will like readjust or repaint. It's not to be trusted in that way. Tweeted this today. Bitcoin dominance hit 60 today. That was 6 hours ago. What do you think? Yay or nay? ADA, yeah, I'll pull up ADA. You're right. ADA, maybe looking better than some. I did not realize that's on Bittrex. So. Yikes. ADA BTC is like maybe the one that looks worse than Ethereum, to be honest. Yikes, man. All-time low, 266 sats. You want to know a fun story? I first bought ADA at 393 sats. It was like the second month of trading. Interesting. Had I round tripped that, I'd be about break even. I'd be up like 30%. 400. Yikes, dude. It got brutalized in this month. Absolutely brutalized. Let's go to the dollar pair. One, two tests. Maybe that's a higher low. Man, that's rough. ADA can make it back to 40 cents again. The same number I've been yelling about for an eternity, maybe. Make it back there again. Maybe you got this going on then. You know, like, this is getting kind of sketchy though. If ADA loses its August low, probably looking at a quarter. Probably looking at a quarter. I think you see 40 cents again. $32. What can we get? 1.5, that's terrible. Here we go. Maybe. All right, fam. It is 3 o'clock and Bitcoin wants to run. Let's check back in on it. Bitcoin dominance up 0.1% here. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, it's coming. I guess we're just going to keep streaming, boys. We're just going to keep streaming. Usually I cut it at 2, but like, bro, Bitcoin's about to break out. Bitcoin dominance is breaking out. I think we can see 60% dominance and a new monthly high in this stream. It's got to hold out. It's got to hold out a little bit longer. Plausible. Possible. Plausible. What's up with the glasses? It seems like another screen for your algebra. Am I doing algebra? Screen? I don't even know what you're talking about. Honestly, Churnet, but thanks for the comments, I suppose. ACX, please. Crypto independent. Can I check super chats, please? Yeah. Hold up. Dude, it just doesn't alert me anymore. Like ever. Ever. Ooh, we lost some views on the mainstream. We were up at 900, now down under 500 as Bitcoin starts to spice up. They're selling the bottom. They're selling the bottom of the stream. Viewer activity. Here we go. Yeah, I missed a few. Got Juan's. I'm sorry, Wick. This was 30 minutes ago. An enthusiastic DGB phase at the bottom. Dude, hopefully you're not screwed because I got my DGB also, my friend. Justin, PP, Unchained. Can you check their website and give your opinion on it? No. Sorry, bro. I appreciate the super chat, but nah, I'm not going to check out their website or something. I don't know what it is. I can look at a chart, but nah, man. You wouldn't even want me to do that. I don't know what to look for. Bro, the 24-hour trading volume is $500. Oh, maybe that's not the right one. That's Pepurii. Pepurii. What? Why does this not trade anywhere? This is weird, dude. Liquidity 42 million, market cap 88 million. What? What? Nah, dude. Something weird's up. That's something weird. There's just something weird there. I don't know what it is, but that's just weird. Please practice safe risk management. Walgreens. It's crazy. Sorry, like, it's just what we do here, man. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. CoinGecko doesn't acknowledge it. Why does it have like so much liquidity locked? More liquidity locked than the market cap? I don't know. I'm also not an expert at kind of DEX pairs like that. I just feel there's something weird going on. Seems shady. Seems shady. Here we go. 17 seconds for this hour to close. Closing above the previous hour's wick high. Aiming for a new October high. Dominance continues to like reset maybe. I don't know. Because it's been at 59.884 like the whole stream. But then it keeps saying it wasn't. I don't know. This chart's very weird. That's why I said not to look at it like this on low time frames. There we are. There we are. Let's go like 4 hour. 59.86.14. I know that's what I was saying earlier. 0.14 away. Bitcoin moving up into the new hour. Knew I was about to end the stream, but I pulled a bamboozle on it. And I didn't end the stream. What are you going to do now, whales? Checkmate. Ball's in your court. In doubt? If you're in doubt, buy Bitcoin. Yep, I agree. ACX. All right. While we wait for that corn to grow. Where is this? There it is. ACX. Never heard of this. Okay, we got some history. Not a lot of history. This coin started like at the exact bottom of the bear market. It's an interesting setup for it. I see people subscribing. What's good? Sethu Steezy. Stephen Jones, what's up, man? Salvatore Marusco. Doug. Ronaldo. What's up, friends? Bitcoin will go up. Go long. I'm already long, my friend. Already long. Already there. Let's see. I'm going to sit here and stare at my P&L. Ooh, 30% up. Oh. Good golly. Good golly. It's $11,000 long. Up $300. But I have a feeling it's about to be up more. About to be up a little more, I think. I think we're getting a new October high right into the end. Looking at ACX, it's something I've never charted. Looks like 40 cents as resistance has been tested multiple times. No real div here. Lows come down, price go down. That's good. That's normal. Alts get wrecked JC, don't they always? This thing seems to be doing something today, up about 6-7%. $0.40. 40 cents is a good target. Beautiful measured move at $1. I would definitely take some profit on this if it hit $1. 75 cents also solid. Probably look to shave at both. Interesting, it's like 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. Doesn't happen as much as you'd expect. Market structure is intact still. Daily just rolling over here. Actually, that's pretty spice. That's pretty spice. Entry, I don't know, man. Like, I guess that's the issue. You're at the top of a green candle. If you're in a position, I would look maybe a shave at 40, 50, 75 $. Take a little trim. You're looking for entry. I guess you just got to kind of see what happens today. If this chart sells back off below 33 cents, it's probably rejected, probably going back to the bottom of this local move. Something like that. There you are. This might have some more upside. Might have some more upside. I'll put an alert. 69.4. Oh, there it is. I told you. We bamboozled the whales. We did it. I told you. Checkmate. Balls in your court. Higher high, baby. What's dominance doing? Where are we at? Exactly where we were. Do you see that, though? Wait. Okay, maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy. Dominance chilling. Heading for 60% today as predicted. We'll find out. Higher high here on the corn as predicted. I told you, I said I was going to end the stream, but I'm going to wait it out because I think it's coming. Shh. It's not. Okay. It is a higher high for the day. Not a higher high for the range. 69.5. Getting close. I think that, I don't think that's the end. I think we go to 71.2. 71.3. Get rid of that now. There we are. 69.4. Oh, let's go. 69.420 on the books. Get hype, everybody. It could finally be time, as the video says, as the thumbnail says. The long now up 350. 350. Let's go. Let's gear. I'm still sad I don't have the 25K long open. Still sad. From down here. Oh, better. 66.440. We have passed 69.420. Yeah, I got to tweet about it. Hold up. Got to tweet about that. That's just too tweetable. You know what? No time to tweet. We're looking at 69.5. We're looking at our range high here on the day. As we were looking for. As it's coming. Right after we would have ended the stream. As I'm losing my voice. It's here. $60 to go. $69 to go. Breaking that high. Our targets, our measure moves like back at the all-time high. Interesting. There we are. 469, 480, 490. We are on the precipice of the spice. Where is everybody? It's 3 a.m. here and you're watching Bitcoin Breakout. That's what we're here for, baby. That's what we do. 69 and 420. If you could engage the stream a little bit, people need to know the spice is coming. Like, subscribe, just like all these awesome people did. Like Uncle Charlie, Terry Hall, Sethu Steezy. I like that name. I think we got like 200-ish new subscribers today. I think we can do better. I think we can get to 134,000. You'll notice this number rolling over while we live. That is a real-time count. So if you hit subscribe, just there we go. Boom. Boom, just like that. Keep them coming. Keep them rolling. Typically, we would have closed the stream by now. What? That triggered already? What? Wait. Triggered already. Ha. Spicy. All right. Close above 33 today. Look for 40. From 40, you might look for 33. Could see this. That'd be a better entry than marketing now. It's a dangerous market right now. 69,458. 69,420 accomplished, secured, locked in. Locked and loaded. Bullish engulfing the previous weekly. We did that earlier at 69K. Looking for that break of the high. This could be a confirmed 3-candle breakout pattern. Ooh, I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trade based on that. Not a good idea. So this month quick while it's gorgeous. Gorgeous hammer candle, now up 10% for October. We nailed the bottom of this month, literally. 59K, we nailed it. October 1st said 59K. Nailed it. 69K up $10,000, but really 17%. Setting our sights for the quarterly resistance we've waited many, many months for. 71, 280, break that, and we're going to all-time highs. That's my opinion. Right to all-time high. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 unless you can. Bitcoin won't break out. Your live is a clickbait. Nathalie Williams, it literally just did. Literally. If you watched from the beginning, you would know that Bitcoin USD isn't even what we were talking about. We're talking about something else. That's okay. You just joined to say that. I validate you. You are validated. You are validated, Nathalie. Let's go, legends. That's right. Peter, how you doing? Waiting for the short around 70? Well, better than shorting any other day this month. You are already subscribed. You cannot subscribe any farther. True. Jason Casper rapping. Is he still live, dude? Oh my God. I don't know how he can keep a voice. The man streams for hours on end. And I've done it. Oh, he started streaming again. Got you. I got you. I'll tell you what, Bobby. My voice is harshed. Rune. Let's see, Rune. For you, little fox. All right. Just for you. Damn, ACX, dude. Whoever asked for that, you got a runner. Rune broke its high. Broke 572. Nice inverse head and shoulders. $667. $667 looks about right. Ooh. I think these monthlies though. It's not a bad setup. I mean, definitely not a bad setup. Weekly looks rather strong on Rune. Daily looks rather strong on Rune. See what happens at 6 to 669. Get through there, probably looking at the 8, maybe the $10 range. Is that one big trend line? Ugh. What does this look like? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You're right. Rune looks spicy. It's probably hard to even name a chart that ain't spicy right now. We are at a higher high, baby. We are at 69,380. As predicted during the live. 60% dominance hasn't happened yet. I don't know. That could take longer than I can hang out. Higher low question mark. We are at a higher high, right? So close. we've retested that high within margin of error. What about Uni? Link? We're gonna chill on all the charts. Been live like 2 hours, 15 minutes. My voice is starting to hurt. I really wanted to see 69.5 break during the live so that the whole stream would be full circle. 71.2 tonight. I like that call. That's what I'm calling. I like it. 71.2 and 60% dominance. That's what I'm looking for today. I thought we'd get it in the stream. Thought we'd get it in the stream. Go. Go. Go, go, go. God damn. My voice is fading. It's not today. What's up, Bullish Crypto? How you doing, bro? Here we go. I hope so. That's what I'm thinking. $69,480. Such good numbers. Made $6 on Shiba trading. Nice, Swervo. Nice. Well done. All right, I've seen you say it a lot, Crypto Richie. 69.5. 69.5. 69.505. 69.520. There we go. Break a high. Break of monthly high. Let's go. 2-3 days left in October. 69.6. It is getting spicy. I knew if I waited it would happen. It's getting spicy. 69.6. 69.650. We have now broken October's high, boys. The only thing that stands in our way to a new all-time high, 71.2K. That's it. Damn. Damn. Dominance? Question mark. Dominance? Dominance has moved up with price. That's a good signal. We've seen them moving in tandem. Now just 0.12 away from 60%. I thought we would hit 60 during the live, man. Yeesh. 70. Did we hit 70? 70 on Coinbase, maybe? We hit 70 on Coinbase. Let's go. Let's go. 70K. Let's go. What happened, Nathalie? Nathalie, it's not breaking out. I'm just kidding. I don't care. People come in here and troll every single stream, no matter what the title is. 70K on Coinbase. Binance not reflecting it. Wicking down. Is Coinbase down? Is it down? If it's down, it's going to keep pumping. If it's not down, probably going to see some wicking here. Coinbase. Coinbase 70K. Let's go to the penny. To the penny. You just thought it was nuts? Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. 69.6. Bitcoin pumping harder than my voice can continue. For you, I couldn't have missed that. I had to wait for that. Crypto Rich, for you, my friend. I saw you asking for it. See new subscribers coming in. Hell yeah, guys, keep tapping it. Bitcoin following along with our analysis from the start of the stream over 2 hours ago. Dominance reaching to 60%, now just 0.11% away. I thought this would happen on the live, but it has taken its damn time. Coinbase just hit 70K. I thought 71 too in the stream, but maybe that was too much to ask for. Depends how long I can keep this up. Binance only reporting in 69.7. Coinbase 70K on spot. I don't think it's over though. I don't think we're done here. I think we got more to do. We looked at ADA already. ADA looking like it's actually benefiting from this. Rune struggling. Bonk trade might be flying. I hear more subscribing. I sense it. I like 10 cents on KCB. I like 10. Like 10. Binance still putting in higher highs. Remember that wick was only on Coinbase. It was not on Binance. Binance seeming to catch up here, trading higher into these minute candles where Coinbase has not. That wick seemingly absorbed by the bulls. These candles are closing higher. We hit 70K already. Holy crap. Doge is flying, I bet. I bet. Oh, yeah. Said it earlier in the stream. I'm kind of sad or jealous. Doge look more bullish than Litecoin. I don't like that. I have plenty of Doge, though. Still got plenty of Doge. 15.6. Yes, we're aiming for 18. Rip it and rhyme it, boys. Market is pumping. I wish I could have a more energetic voice for you right now. But it's been a long stream. Dominance now 0.1 to the dot away from our 60K in-stream call. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. 60% dominance. Bitcoin make a rip. 71.2. It's all coming together. Dominance isn't at 60 yet. It's close. It's close. Not quite. At least according to CryptoCap. This is a calculated thing. So depending on how you calculate it, will change. Yeah. It'll change like when it hits 60. If you exclude stables, I almost guarantee that it is at 60. 70K hit on Coinbase. Still marching up. What's the ticker? Going to the moon. Dominance excluding stable coins. It's not working. Is there not a ticker for this, I guess? MSTR probably hidden higher. Boom, 157. 157 on MicroStrategy to the 1618. Reject here, you're still fine. Keep moving. You're looking for 277. MicroStrategy ripping with the corn. Great signal. Great signal. Everything is lining up. Look at the bars behind your head. What bars? These bars. Them bars. Them bars? What bars? So spicy. I wish I had my voice still. I wish I just went live right now. Binance. Binance is going to trade to 70. 69,770. Come on, 250 bucks. Let's go. 69,840. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's pump time. It's pump time. 69,850. On Femex. Femex link in the video description below. Great exchange. 69,837. My long still juicing after a little bit of a defeat Friday on our live stream. What's up, Gainus 1979? How you doing, bro? Femex 69,877 tracking with Binance closer than Coinbase spot. That makes sense. It is a perp. Another wick high. Another wick high on Coinbase. Boys, there are buyers coming in on Coinbase. Buyers are coming the F in on Coinbase. Let's go. You saw a little wick to exactly 70. Sorry, I'm trying to open up some stuff to look at for us. Saw the wick to 70. It was sold off. However, candles kept closing higher. That's resistance cleared, man. Seller, that was definitely a stop sell at 70. Boom, triggered, absorbed. Bulls are pushing it higher. Funding slightly bullish. slightly bullish funding. Nothing to write home about. But we do see funding under 0.01, so it is bullish funding. Take a look at our heat map. What's going on here? What do we got? Them licks coming in. Coming in hot. Can't even look away. Can't even look away. Put on more tunes. That way I don't have to talk as much. I'm going to lose my voice. Son of a bee. They've been pump mix, and it's like 3-minute songs, dude. Not digging this one. Oh my. Oh my. Well, we hit 70. That's pretty damn good. We've been live over 2.5 hours. Bitcoin is not done, in my opinion. I really wanted to hold out till 60% dominance, but at this point, if I keep talking, I might not even have my voice back by Wednesday. So we are going to do that. We're going to cut it, boys and girls. Join the Discord at discord.gg/TomCrown. We're going to be live again Wednesday at 1 p.m. East. If we break 71.2, we'll probably be live again, maybe in the middle of the night. Dominance literally moving to a higher high as I say this. I feel like the second I end the stream, it's going to hit 60%. This has been an awesome stream, though, fam. Check out the links in the video description below. Sign up with any of our partners, and you will get access to our exclusive private trading group in the Discord. It's the only way in. It doesn't cost you anything. Sign up. There's more links if you don't want to use those in the Discord. You can use as well to get in. Make sure you've subscribed to the stream. It's been a spicy day. We've had a lot of TA workout, a lot of TA play. We're heading that 60% here today. I still think we hit 71 too. Still think we're going for 71 too. Time will tell. Looks pretty damn good. Appreciate everyone for joining us. Let's get one more subscriber in. 133,800. Such a better number than 799. One more person. Just click that button. The more you click it, the more Bitcoin goes up. That's made up, but it's still a fact. We'll get it. We'll get it. I love you guys. Join the Discord.